This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Upgraded battery, better camera, and AI features that are on the way. But is it still exciting to use this device after a month? Good morning. This is a day in the life with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. In this episode, I'm going to talk about my experience with this device over the past 1 month. I'm up at 7 a.m. this morning. I'm also going to be doing a battery test throughout the video. Shortly, I'm going to plug my phone off the charger and see if this device can handle a long day of use.
As the days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again. But I still hold you in my heart when these days have been.
The device that I will be referencing a lot in this video is the iPhone 15 Pro, since that is what I upgraded from. I mean, can I even say it's been an upgrade? The iPhone 16 Pro Max, while impressive in many aspects, presents some challenges when it comes to portability. Its size, while being beneficial for many tasks, can be cumbersome for everyday carry. I found that it's not particularly comfortable to keep in a pocket. I often carry a side bag specifically to accommodate the phone. The handling experience of the 16 Pro Max is largely dependent on the size of your hands. For those with smaller hands, it may not be the most comfortable phone to carry around. But just to be clear, I'm not complaining about the size, as this device sells for 6.9 inches. This is just my take using it day to day. Because the 16 Pro Max is a boxier design, I think it just makes it harder to handle in general. Coming from the iPhone 15 Pro, the jump to this large screen is immediately noticeable, and in many ways, pretty advantageous. The 6.9-inch display elevates the content consumption by quite a bit. It makes everything from streaming videos to browsing photos a lot more immersive. For gaming enthusiasts, the combination of a large screen and a buttery smooth 120Hz refresh rate creates a really nice mobile gaming experience. Additionally, for productivity-focused users, the extra screen real estate is pretty valuable. Regardless of the positives of a large screen size, the 6.9-inch display does present some usability challenges, particularly when it comes to one-handed operation. Apple's solution to this issue is the reachability mode, which falls pretty short of expectations. Instead of offering a truly optimized one-handed mode, reachability mode shifts the screen content downward, displaying only about 60% of the screen. This approach feels very inefficient. Honestly, not sure what the design motivation was here. I'm gonna head out to a local trail. The fall colors are starting to show, so I think it may be good to say a few things about the camera on the 16 Pro Max, and actually even compare the footage quality to my cinema camera. Just a 10-minute drive, I think this place is perfect to talk about the camera. The 15 Pro series was revolutionary when it came to the camera department. And when it comes to a good camera, there are more important things like sensor quality over popular gimmick words like triple-digit megapixel counts. The 16 Pro Max, on the other hand, significantly improved the wide-angle sensor. And I was actually hoping for at least a 10x zoom option this year. The fact that 16 Pro versus 16 Pro Max has the same zoom options is a bummer. And this is the camera control button, or the camera launch button for me. I've really not been using this button at all other than launching the camera app. I still do not like this button, like I said on my very first 16 Pro Max video. I think it represents everything Apple is not about. It's not simple, it's not user-friendly. But anyways, overall camera experience on the 16 Pro Max is phenomenal, and the first thing I look at on a smartphone is how good the camera is. I shot some really cool photos today. Fall is probably every photographer's dream time. I'm just sitting, relaxing, and having a little edit session here. And for the longest time, I use Adobe Lightroom to edit all my photos. And here are some before and afters. If you are interested, you can actually purchase my preset pack. If you like my visual style, you can get the same look with my preset pack. The link will be in the description. And here's a footage comparison between iPhone 16 Pro Max versus Sony FX30 cinema camera, both color graded similarly. Second part of the day will be heading over to the grocery store and then heading over to Best Buy to pick up a new keyboard. And at 10:30 a.m. we're sitting at 86% battery. Recording ProRes, taking photos, surprisingly didn't drop the battery a whole lot. I found a keyboard that I like the feeling of. Let's give this a try. Alright, So, got the keyboard. This is supposed to sound really nice. Really helpful stuff at Best Buy as usual. And there's something cool that you may want to know. If you get something from Best Buy, within 30 days, you can get a price adjustment for it in case it goes on sale. For example, Black Friday is coming, so you can actually get a discount for what you bought before, which is really cool. I mean, tech can really get expensive and anything really helps. And this portion is not sponsored by Best Buy, just had a really good experience in there.
Wake me up when this is all over.
So I just got home, it's 2:40 p.m. and the phone is at 64%. I plugged it off the charger around 8 o'clock this morning, and since then the phone has been somewhat active. I still have things to do on the phone, I have things to talk about, so the screen has to be on. So we'll see how it goes. This portion of the video is sponsored by Taurus. This is the O-Stand 360 spin case that comes in various colors. The O-Stand 360 case is a kickstand case that is MagSafe compatible, and it can also be used as a phone grip with the stand ring. Taurus is the original designer of the O-Stand case, and they're committed to bring functionality into your life. The case has really precise cutouts for all of the buttons and the USB-C charging port. And actually, I have the Glass Go X screen protector installed the day I got my Pro Max, and it's been holding up so well. Unlike some of the other protectors I've used, it doesn't ruin the original quality of your display. Product links will be in the description, do check them out. This year, the iPhone release has been kind of different. For most users, upgrading from the 15 series, the new A18 Pro chip will not mean much. Yes, it's fast, it's the flagship processor, but last year's A17 Pro was and is still very capable. Camera features, on the other hand, there has been nothing extremely exciting except a new sensor on the ultra-wide camera. When we compare to the 15 series, there was the groundbreaking ProRes video mode, while this year, the only addition to video is the audio mix, which is cool. For most cases, the Pro series users can actually process their audio on an editing software anyways. iOS 18 on the other side, although there are new cool additions like RCS messaging, overall iOS 18 is nothing groundbreaking as well. One thing that is exciting and promising about the 16 series and the powerful 16 Pro Max in particular is the release of Apple Intelligence. The 16 series was built with AI in mind, so we'll see where things will go in a few months. With the new year, there will be new phone releases. After 10 plus years with Apple, I'm open to look at other options. I'm going to be looking at options that allow me to be involved in a more flexible ecosystem. Speaking of change and things being stale with Apple, here I have the Asus ProArt P16. This laptop is sent to me for review from Asus Canada. Asus Canada, thank you so much. You see, I'm a content creator that obviously edits a lot of footage, a lot of photos. But here's the thing, there's a fun side to me as well. And I want a game. And in specific, I really want to play Flight Simulator. This laptop here is very capable. I'm just wrapping up a few videos on my MacBook. After those are completed, I'm gonna switch out my setup to the Asus ProArt P16. I've been using the laptop for the past 2 days and I'm very impressed, and I've been gaming with it too, and this is supposed to be a creator first laptop. It's very capable. Before I close off today, there is one more thing I have to do today, and then we'll do a final battery check. Right, so I finished off with the soccer session. The battery is sitting at 30% at 11:30 p.m. Not bad at all, comparing it to what I'm coming from, which is the iPhone 15 Pro. I think the battery life of this device is something we have to revisit after the AI stuff comes out. That's something that's really gonna push the performance levels of this phone, and then we'll see what the battery level is going to be at. But so far, it's pretty good. Really happy with the battery life of the 16 Pro Max.
But in time you will see you, that you'll always be perfect to me.
Thank you for watching my day with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This was a take on my first month with the device. I will definitely keep you posted with videos like these. But that is it for me today. Thank you for being here. As always, it has been a pleasure. I'll see you in the next
Down
one.
all the lights, let me hold you close. I'm full of loose ends.